Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, it's showtime. Hi guys, how you doing? I'm back again. Probably going to be the last day of Once Human for a bit. As I think tomorrow we're going to try something different. A game I bought in early access a while back. Played for, I think, 4 streams. Called Worshippers of Cthulhu. Come on, who doesn't love a good Cthulhu? Or Tuhu? That's the rift anchor. Oh, there's the teleport. All right. We're going back to the Dayton Hospital. Worshippers of Cthulhu is a city builder, where you're building a city of worshipping Cthulhu. You know, the way one does. Coming in for our landing. I missed. Can't have that. Make sure nobody's sneaking up behind me. Got a box of goodies. Grab the goodies. Oh, you little snot. Not cool, man. Not cool. Gear crate. Presumably back leveled. Ah, okay, we didn't get gear out of it because we'd already gotten the gear out of it. But we did get some goodies. Fat Buddy! Going to get gas and a milkshake. I'm assuming that's a gas station type gas as opposed to maybe you're just buying something that your constitution doesn't agree with and it's going to give you gas and you're also going to get a milkshake. Either one of those is fine. This place looks empty. Where are the supplies?
Given the urgency, I was forced to hide them in a place. Can I request you retrieve those supplies?
You're really lucky I'm such a kind-hearted mayfly.
You are truly...
I really dislike and despise that kind of cutesy crapola. Alright, that's... Nurse! Nurse! Whoops! Hi, guys. I hear a faint phone ringing. Supplies dropped. I have picked up the supplies. I just need to carry them back. That seems remarkably fast. Unlikely that it's that fast. Now I want a goddamn milkshake. These are the supplies you collected, right?
Thank you, thank you. These are the support benefactor. Next, we will proceed to the refinery pollution point. Task tracker back online.
Right. You're going... What about my reward?
After collecting the supplies at the refinery pollution point, proceed to Greenwater and find Mayor Hot Dog. He will...
Mayor Hot Dog. All right. Yeah, Mayor Hot Dog. Mayor Hot Dog. We're going to grab that then. On the way there to Mayor Hot Dog. We'll grab the teleport point, and then we'll continue on toward Mayor Hot Dog. Okay, teleportation tower opened up. Next up, Mayor Hot Dog. Well, I'm not seeing Mayor Hot Dog. That didn't kill him. Headshot was not sufficient.
This should be the refinery pollution point. I can't believe it. We're even doing robots' work for them nowadays.
Sneak up behind this guy. Not really a back stab, though. More of a back slash and then a back chop. Alright, we've got a mystical crate. 2 gear crates, and a rift anchor. Ding 25! Oh, we've got another... See if we can see where, say, the rift anchor is. Rift anchor's on our left. That did not miss. Rift anchor. Oh, there's the rift anchor. The pink glowy light in the sky. Give me the trash. Getting there is not going to be a walk in the park. Charred Maniac, I think is what that guy was labeled as. The new evil. Meet the new evil, same as the old evil. Wait, was that vanadium crystals? Excellent, we need those. What the hell are you shooting at? We need vanadium crystals for some of the new gear that we have not been able to make. For instance, the Fetch-a-Lot Bunny. No, not a Fetch-a-Lot Bunny. The intermediate gear workstation, build station thingy. Oh, they just keep coming. Sanity is sadly devolving. Relatively quickly. Supplies dropped.
We've got the supplies. Now let's go to
Son of a
Greywater.
bitch.
Find this body. Get our reward.
They just keep coming. Is there like a breeding place of them up here somewhere? There might be, yeah. There is. Holy crap, that thing's bad. And my Healy button was on cooldown. What the shit? How is it healing? And my sanity is now almost completely fucking gone. I really am strongly unhappy with the sanity mechanic. Seems to be incredibly more punitive than it used to be. mean, yes, I've got gummies, but... really, just not a fun mechanic. At all. I got a new armor mod. We will break down the mats in a sec. Where's the sniper rifle ammo? That's the copper. Okay, there's the steel. We'll need to make some more steel sniper rifle ammo as well. I have to say I am becoming disenchanted with the sanity mechanic, as I don't really think it serves a useful function in the game, and that it turns certain areas when they're undergoing starfall to just be really not fun to play in. And this is a game which I consider most of it to be very fun. But that entire mechanic just, well, like it drains your sanity away, it drains the fun out of the game too. So it's going to take another minute or so to finish up with the healing. What do we run into in the field guide? Building catalog. Furniture. I added that. And added one other thing, I think. That, yeah. And remnants. We picked up like 2 of those. Yep, there they are. And we are at, oh, we may have medics. I think we hit another level, so we get to select a new, let's see, electric drill treasure hunter. Enjoy 100% yield when mining for gold, silver, and stardust oil or with an electric drill. Explosives and throwables. I'm not big on the throwables. Maximum number of generators +1 +2 power output. That seems pretty nice. Furnace sintering. Sintering brick and glass. Time 50%, yield 100%. I'm going to go with that one. And we have 30 mimetics available. Oh, why not electric drill? 7, huh? And alloy pickaxe? Oh, you have to get aluminum ingots first. We're going to need those sooner or later. Alright, Alright, ammo. Sniper rifle, steel sniper rifle. And some steel rifle too. Now we'll break down the stuff. Did we get enough vanadium crystals? None of that stuff actually dropped vanadium crystals, but I saw we had vanadium crystal. Get picked up. That's the one, too. I need one more. At least one more. Alright, but first thing we need to do, we need to go back to Greywater Camp and talk to somebody there. Presumably the annoying bot.
How long's it been since you got any sleep? 1 day? 2?
I don't remember. My brain feels like it's made out of mud. Gonna try a nap later.
I'm a bit thirsty.
Tied
Well,
up with
let me
ropes and
have a
locked
little
in a cell.
purified, filtered
Only
water.
the Holt boy could come up with a solution like that.
It's better than the alternative. I'm telling you.
Hi, hot dog.
Hey, nice work saving H-37.
Whoa! Yeah!
I gotta say, it's been a long time since anyone's seen a mayfly in these parts. But thank God you're here. Things are getting out of hand around this place.
What's the problem?
Well, you may have noticed we aren't doing so great at the moment.
There's something here. It keeps creeping into our nightmare.
Usually it's a spider, but it can take the...
I don't know what it wants, but it's been going on for 2 months nonstop.
Now people have begun to go missing. I haven't...
Sounds like you could use some help. Why
We
is it
sure
flashing?
could. Solve this problem for us. I suggest you start by looking into the old hospital near here. Everyone dreams of that.
I do remember doing that. Oh, nice. We got some goodies. What goodies did we get that are good? Calibration Blueprint is a single-use consumable for changing a weapon's calibrated attributes. Contains one weapon style and 2 basic styles, with the weapon style offering a unique combat experience. Open weapon crates to obtain dropped weapons. Disassemble dropped weapons to get calibration blueprints. You can also calibrate and use dropped weapons directly. In the weapon calibration screen of the intermediate or advanced gear workbench, I don't think that's the one I have yet. The intermediate. I need one more vanadium crystal. You can use existing calibration blueprints to calibrate weapons. After using a blueprint for calibration, the weapon's calibrated attributes will be replaced by those of the blueprint, and the blueprint will be permanently consumed. All right. Interesting. Okay, so this is what I was using, and it was showing as a higher value, and this was showing as a lower value until I swapped them. Right, that was the one I was using before. That's the one I just got as a drop. Assault rifle heavy style. So this one has calibration of accuracy of 12 and stability of 6 at tier 1 of calibration, which I have. At tier 3 of the gun, which would be tier 2 of the calibration, additional crit damage. This heavy style magazine, capacity plus 75%, reload speed minus 10%. That seems really freaking good. The following attributes unlocked at calibration 7. Crit rate increase. And then at tier 5, another crit rate increase. This actually seems really, really quite good. I think I like it better than my current one. So I could use this as a blueprint, but instead I think what I'll do is I'll just activate this one's calibration up to level 4, at which point it should have the same damage, 98 per shot. A higher fire rate with a smaller mag, but the mag itself will be 3/4 larger. So instead of 36, it'll be 63 compared to 30 with a much higher fire rate. And just a slightly slower reload speed. Alright, now we're headed off to some hospital. Where were we just? We were just running around the refinery pollution plant. Well, we'll go back to North Dayton and we'll see. Well, actually, well, no, we've got to talk to the bot again. Where is he? Where's the bot? Hi, Loretta. Thank you for waving at me. She's very welcoming. All right. How come the bot vanished? It goes to the past. Greywater's hot dog about Talon's weather. Okay, that I have no idea what the hell they're talking about there. Did he tell me that? I don't remember it. Well, that's got to be the refinery pollution plant. Just wanted to see if there was any way of getting up there. So I could sort of glide in, No, doesn't look like it. Okay, I guess this is still friendly area. Player house. That is the place we just had to leave because of our sanity. Our sanity! The cliff of insanity! Not gonna hurt anything to do a little bit of visual long-range recon. So good evening, guys. I hope you all didn't miss me too much last night. I humbly apologize. Stop hitting yourself in the head. That's my job. Ooh, I do not like the drill guys. If they burrow into the ground and come up underneath you, and they do it regardless of where you are. It's like they magically teleport to underneath you. Oh, another one. Hi. And bye. Firepower from a position of advantage. Seems like a good choice. And the stardust pollution is getting worse. Like I said, it's a mechanic I really don't like. God damn it. Something is. Never mind the flying critters. At least you can shoot them. A lot of times with the ground critters, you can't really you can only shoot them. You can't really hit them with melee attacks. The game doesn't want you to stomp them. It wants you to stomp them, and if you can't stomp them, then your melee attacks kind of miss. He's not dead. I am not appreciative of him not being dead, but I went to all that trouble to shoot him. I'm a bit hungry. I will eat some jerky. Kind of jerky myself. Gotta keep your head on a swivel, boys. Gotta be checking for creeps sneaking up behind you. Well, that's enough vanadium crystals. We're up to 3. I'll now be able to make the intermediate gear workbench thing. Those guys are lower level, or no, they weren't lower level. Level's the same. Just less health, I guess. Because I can single pop them. Yeah, we've got about 20 or 25% of my sanity gone. I really don't like this system. How far are we from... Oh, okay. I can't see the light beam that should denote the presence of what is a nearby... Is that it? Rift anchor? Dudes. Many dudes. They are coming. Current stage of the stellar stairway is complete. I have no idea. I guess it's a good thing. Sounds like it should be a good thing, right? That. Primary supplies workbench. What? Oh, hi. He's a charred maniac. Maniac. Oh, that is where I almost died last time because I couldn't kill that thing for reasons that are not clear to me. But it does produce endless mobs. So, not a fan about that. I'm assuming that the rift anchor is somewhere up above. The stardust pollution's getting worse. Terrific, thanks. Love that for me. Alright, that's one of the gear chests we need, so that's a good. M416 Scorched Earth. There we go. I think this should get us up to, hopefully, where the damn rift anchor is. Yep, there it is. Rift anchor. Right, now we need the mystical and one more gear crate. And we're at about half sanity again. Love that. Alright. We'll take a gummy. And give ourselves a Healy mix shot. There's the Mystic chest. Excellent. Good job, Lens, looking for that. Dual Fury frag by 60. It slices, it dices, creates julienne fries and ornamental garnishes. How much would you pay now? But wait, there's more. It's getting worse. The pollution is getting worser. I love that. That's just the best. Really, it's an annoying game system. I have spoken in the past about games and how they do need friction. But you don't want frustration to overwhelm the useful and necessary role to be played by friction. Can we make it over to there? Do we want to? That's the thing that basically drove me out last time. By almost killing me. So usually... Whoops, something's shooting at me again. Probably that same jerk. Don't know if we can make this or not. Maybe we could make it. Okay, good. The mysticals are almost always located up above, on top of some piece of infrastructure. The gear stuff just tends to be in more remote locations. I feel that way a lot of times too, buddy. I'm with you on that. Alright, maybe over there. As a lot of times, one of the goodies will be located in a slightly more remote location, rather than sort of in the central part. Lots of bad guys around here. Are we out of the... The madness? No, it's still pulsing at 82. So I'm going to hope that the other gear chest is over here. And get the completion over here and hopefully be away at least from the worst of the... We have many people who would like to be our friends. I'm not sure we want to actually be friends with any of them. Our sanity is about 40% gone again. Something shot at me. I assume. Cannon. I have none shall pass. Debuff, I think. Oh, does not look like we are allowed to go up there. I would like to complain. The stardust pollution is getting worse. Yeah. Don't know how much getting worse it can get. So we've got a purple glowy orb thing. And a green one. Purple one takes more shots. That's what I've learned so far. Oh, that ain't right. Stuck in the landscape. That's cheating where I come from. Exploiter. Back home, where we'll attempt to regain our sanity again. Like I said, it's an annoyance. A significant detriment to gameplay. I have one of those somewhere. I have so much power in my territory. My territory is terribly powerful. All right. We're going to try it again. We're going to demolish it. We're going to go to facilities, production processing, intermediate gear workbench. We have the vanadium crystals we need. Craft weapons, so theoretically. Tier 3. Tier 3. What if we instead want to calibrate, and we want to calibrate this one? We need steel. So we need to make some steel. We'll start some steel brewing. Not really brewing, but you know. Aluminum ingots, we're going to need aluminum ore, I figured. We're going to make a bunch of steel. Now we're going to lay down and get our sanity back. Nothing helps me with my sanity quite like laying down with my inflatable love sheep. Totally doesn't look possessed by demons with the glowing orange eyes. Maybe a little. Ooh, nice one. So while I regain my sanity, okay, while my character regains his sanity, my sanity, long gone. The upcoming events worth note. No, worthy of note or worth noting, not worth note. On the 1st, I will be celebrating my 6th year streaming anniversary. Oh, lovely. It's another fraud or scam call. They want you to hear their message, but I'm going to mute. Give me just a second. They hung up. The first is my 6th streaming anniversary. Hard as that is to believe. I will be celebrating in the standard way for the 6th time, enjoying alcoholic leisure beverages and playing City of Heroes. I am hopeful that the beta of the new classes, the new archetypes for City of Heroes will be made available to the main server by then, but I'd say that's iffy. The last couple of times, I think the patches to the beta were very quickly rolled out to production. Then I'll be off on the 2nd because, well, I'm drinking on the 1st. The 3rd and 4th, I will be playing the new Guild Wars 2 content. Absolution, I believe. It is the last content drop for the Janther Wilds expansion, and I'm expecting it to be disappointing. Sad to say. That's the state I'm in with the game now. Mind you, I want to make it clear, this is not because the developers aren't good at what they do. They're very good at what they do. There just aren't enough of them. They've pulled too many people off the Guild Wars 2 team to work on whatever else it is they're working on. Most of us assume Guild Wars 3 is part of that, but there's no guarantee. And frankly, I've been disappointed by almost all of the most recent content drops. What did I not grab here? I didn't grab the sniper rifle and the rifle. But I can... level up 26. That's 2 levels today, guys. 1 whole level. Pretty quick, too. Alright, let me disassemble the disassemblables. Drop them in their brand new bucket. Drop the chunkier bits and pieces in there. What else do we have new here? This is a formula for Impressionism X. Evidently, I've already learned it. Now, we were looking at calibrating our new Silent Anabasis M416 assault rifle, heavy style. Calibrated once. Calibrated twice. 3, and I need 9 more steel. That was 18 more steel. All right, so we'll be doing more damage. 107 a pop. We'd need more vanadium crystals, but we would be able to upgrade this, I guess, up to like tier 5. Anyway, the one I'm currently using is 98 damage. You got pizza, you got a milkshake, you got, and gonna get gas. Excellent. You covered all of my questions. Except, I now have 2 more questions for you. Flavor of milkshake and toppings on pizza. By the way, you made me really, really want a milkshake. So the current gun is 98 and a fire rate of 515. The new is 104, doing 5% additional damage. Chocolate and cheese. You can't go wrong with cheese. and a fire rate of 750 versus a fire rate of 515. The base mag size is 36, but this is heavy style, so the magazine capacity should now be 60 odd. 63, I think. Unless that was pre-calculated in the numbers. I mean, we're still going to be doing a lot more damage, and we're going to be doing it faster. So we swap to the new and improved gun. And yeah, 63. It does indeed carry over. So it doesn't show it on the base display, but it does show it when it's equipped. Steel go there. And it's telling me 158 ammo. I need to see why it's telling me 158 ammo. Is that for the stack? That is copper rifle bullets. We don't want the copper rifle bullets. We want the steel rifle bullets. It's over here, isn't it? Yeah. I can find out what these are. Okay, these are commands. I get it. That I can give to my friends. If I had any. There we go. Steel rifle bullets. 63. So now a clip is going to hold about 6,000 damage, whereas previously it was holding about 3,600. I also, by the way, Fat Buddy, I do believe that the right choice was clearly made. Chocolate, I think, is the basic way to go. Too many people try to get fancy with their shakes. I'm going to go chocolate, almost without exception. And cheese, well, even a bad cheese pizza is still pretty good. Well, we're missing one more thing up here, right? Oh, that's Highland. We never did the Highland. Interesting. Recommended level 21. Well, let's go there. We can come back to that maybe when it's not having so much stardust falling. God, now I want a chocolate milkshake really badly. I need some water. Pardon me for a sec. I'm parched. Oh, we got room for another one. It's delicious. All right, where were we? We were going to go southwest from here, right? Yeah, that's where we were going to go. Well, let's go ahead. We've got a road that's conveniently located. Okay, it's the train tracks, so not that convenient, but still. I certainly hope there's no train coming. Let's see if this is where we're headed. Well, I mean, it's clearly where we're headed. It's where the motorcycle's going, but this is where we were trying to be headed. Oh, sorry. Sorry, my bad. Didn't mean to destroy your ore node. Where are we? Alright. Investigate the old hospital activities. Okay, that's not what I'm doing right now. Right now, I'm just poking around at stuff because I can. Because poking around at stuff is actually one of my favorite things to do. I really do enjoy exploratory gameplay. It's one of the reasons why I've stuck around with Guild Wars 2 for so long. Vultures, I think. No guns. I think you picked the wrong world. The big purple beam? Sure is. Big purple beam. That's the rift anchor. I don't know if there's any way of getting into this building. I don't think there is. Maybe from here. But I don't think so. Doesn't look like there's any openings up there either, so. Yep, vulture spanners. Looking for vultures. Not seeing any, which either means there aren't any around or they just haven't spawned in yet. Oh, there's one. And it's a sniper. Excuse me? In the immortal words of Trinity, dodge this. I like the new gun. Ooh, and I think it's also throwing out cold damage. It is. Oh, that's just... I like my new gun. A man should always enjoy his gun. You know? They had Newman's Own on sale, so you got a bunch of them. Dude would be very proud of his food charity company. Yeah, I'm sure he was. It has made bundles of money, and it's actually gone to the proverbial good cause. My understanding about a lot of their products is it's kind of hit or miss. That some of them are very good, others do not get as positively reviewed. But you can't argue with the success. Oh, there's a guy right outside. And another guy right outside. Oop, that's not good. Don't change the guns like that, Lance. I don't think the cold splody thing does damage to me, but I don't know that for a fact. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. More damage, faster firing, larger ammo availability. Not seeing the downside on the new gun. Look, I can see you out there, dude. Got a little red down arrow over your head. Huh? Oh my God. Lens needs to potions badly. Alright, we get everything out of here? I think so. It's a loot stravaganza. Wish I hadn't said that. That thing looks, this place looks like it's got a second floor, and yet no second floor. It's a fake out. No, I guess maybe not. Second floor, never mind. It's a death trap. It's a suicide wrap. Do you hear that? What, you mean the gunfire or the bodies of your friends hitting the floor? Because I was just letting the bodies hit the floor.
Come on, guys, we got a job to
That, I think, is a player's house over there. somebody who dropped a few bucks in the game. I don't believe the house model, the glass walls, I don't think that's available without real money. Oh, we have got a robot fish. Okay, well, we got a robot fish. I got a robot fish and you don't. Potatoes, I think. Note to self. Check and make sure your armor is repaired. I've just gotten a couple of notifications about damage on my gear. Oh, certainly look like those are perfectly serviceable pumpkins. I'll take the potatoes. Note to self, roast those up before you call it an evening, so that they'll last longer. Because hey, even in the aftermath of the apocalypse, always room for French fries. You know? Did you hear that? I didn't hear nothing. Oh, hi. Logging beaver. Don't say it. I think that may be a mimic, because it didn't open. I didn't air the option. Is it a mimic? No, I think it's actually real. All right. Yeah, it's possible I'm getting a little jumpy. Okay, I'm shooting buckets of loot on the offhand possibility that they might be mimics. Okay, granted. It's not my fault. Well, we've worked our way down the other side of the street. I'm a bit hungry. I'm full. Max HP and damage boost. Alright. Paper doll. I have lots of. I don't know if there's anything to do with your extra deviations. So I've got bunches of them. Whoop. Where he came from? Oh, these got to be respawns. I really despise respawns. In almost every game. God damn it. Yeah, I should have realized. Somebody shot me from somewhere. It's not like I'm out in the open or anything. Oh, wait, it's exactly like that.
Did you hear that?
Did you hear that? The door is locked. Well, boarded up, much the same. Did you hear that?
Someone getting tired of living.
Must have been you. It's getting tired of living. Another paper doll. Recipe for Stargazy pie. I've been looking for one of those since never. I'm sure it's delicious. No, he's not. Another one. Alright, the hotel. Motel. Come on, pump up your head again, thank you. Another paper doll. What's that? 3 or 4 of them I've just picked up in the last 3 minutes? Oh, we got a ladder out there. Which we're going to pop around the corner first to take a look, and then we're going to hit the ladder. And hope the ladder doesn't hit us back. He's about to have a very, very bad day. Get to the chopper. Vanadium crystals, very nice. We need those. We know we need those. Welcome to the No-Tell Motel. Did you hear that? They keep hearing bursts of automatic fire and asking, did you hear that? Yeah, I don't think they hurt me. Maybe they do. Basically, I don't know if they hurt me or not. They definitely hurt the bad men. Which is the primary objective of a bullet. Generally, to hurt the bad man. no ice. We have found one gear crate and no mystical crates yet. That looks like a second gear crate, though.
Did you hear that?
Pardon me. Yeah, weapon crate should be. More vanadium crystals. Wonder what they're storing in the toilet. A sign holder, a swimming ring, or as we know it, a lifesaver, and a printer. Oh. Pardon me, again, continually. Oh, there's got to be a mystical crate somewhere in town. Again, sorry. Now, there was a dude over here. There he is. Keep your metals away, Billy.
Did you hear that?
Ah. What? Here's an old guy movie reference. The worst toilet in Scotland. Okay, if anyone gets that, I'll be really shocked. Honeysuckle. Sounds dirty. Iron ore? Or not. Cone flower. Sage. Have any parsley to go with that? Shrooms. Interesting. That weapon crate didn't count. Evidently that was like a bonus crate. No guns. Wait, is this where I came into town? It is, isn't it? Oh. Yeah, it is. How in the hell did I manage to not find 2 of the crates? I went from door to freaking door. I'm a bit thirsty. Then we'll have a little. Alright, I guess we go down into the foundations here to see if we can find any goodies. I got another logging beaver. I hope you're keeping track of how many of those I've gotten. We have to log the logging beavers. So, that means nothing over here either. Aha. But we've just gone through the entirety of the little town area here, as best I can tell. I do want to get the teleportation tower, for sure. And literally, I think I went through all of the buildings of this lovely little town that has been taken over by the vultures. Oranges. Not sure this is quite the right climate for growing oranges, but right, that's a player house. Oh, nice. We've got a rainbow today. All right, the teleport tower is basically straight ahead. More potatoes? Is there a way up the water tower? No. Disappointed. should be right down there. Let's try not to drive off the cliff directly. Grab the teleportation tower. I'm going to head home and do some tidying up of stuff. Ooh, nice. I have indeed returned to my territory. You can tell because this is my territory. I have returned to it. Barreled crude oil. I haven't got any. But I have a refinery for when I do get it. Rainwater collection system. Let's draw that. We'll drop it off here in the water tank. We'll come over here. We'll grab 1,000 dirty water. And in 2 minutes, it'll be 1,000 purified water. Not sure what we need 1,000 water for, but we'll have it if and when we need it. Let's bust up stuff. I want to cook all of the stuff we've got just sort of, sitting around. That's the food stuff. This is the non-food stuff. Excellent. We were going to see what we could cook. Do need to come up with some more sugar. Craft at the campsite or on any type of stove. I can cook sugar. Or not have the recipe for sugar. Do not appear. There it is. Beets. Let's see. Grilled mushrooms. We'll craft those. Roasted potatoes. Craft those. Roasted corn. Sure. OJ. A couple of those. And we're going to make ourselves a fridge. Trying to figure out where I want to put it. It is in storage, right? Yep. I come home after a busy day at work, killing things. Pop open the fridge, grab myself a frosty beverage. We attach a wire. patch of wire. And the fridge has power. I can make ice now. I can make up to 1,000. I can make lots of ice. So once we finish cooking, we'll put all that cooked food in there. Hopefully that prevents it from decaying. Pardon the yawn. Old man is old. What new gear did we get? We got a new chest piece. The shelterer top. We're currently wearing the raid top, 166 hit points. This is going to give me 250 more hit points. So, yes, please. That seems like an improvement to me. My armor was definitely lacking. Foodstuffs, right? Bunker access card. Deviated corn, sage, bellflower, honeysuckle. These aren't what I would typically refer to as food. Spoiled food. Got a lot of large jerky. Don't say it. Don't think the salt and sugar really need to stay in there. Ooh, a nice cold orange soda, some blueberry soda. All right, well, that tidied thing. Anti-blockage capsule. I've got to say, that doesn't sound great. I mean, sure, everybody can have a blockage now and then. You know, it's part of nature. We have the makings for better armor crafting options. All right, the raid top BP is not bad, but it's not as good as the one I've got. I did want to repair. That is correct. Repair would be nice if we had a repair all option. This is our new big, awesome, incredible gun. We want to keep it in top fiddle. I'm not the owner. I guess that's because that's some weird kind of drop. I can't fix it. Yeah, that same thing on that one. All right, my new armor, which is delightful. My shoes are damaged. Pants are damaged. You don't want damaged pants. How many times have I got to say that? I don't have leftovers. Leftovers leather scraps from production. Really? I need leftovers. You can craft this using other fur. My raid gloves are almost completely hors de combat. And the same thing for my blast mask. Well, I guess we put on the raid. I'm not the owner. Okay, I'm gonna have to put it on though. Let's see. Gear. Armor. Alright, that's the one I'm currently wearing. Durability is at 100. Okay, so the hat's fine. The goggles. Durability is not good. And I don't have anything else to wear in that spot. Okay. Gloves. I do have something I can at least wear temporarily. They're not as good. Boots. Durability's fine on those. Chest is brand new. The pants. Durability is pretty low. We got shotgun. Whatever it is, I don't much care for shotguns in most games. Short range. I prefer to stay at range, not run up close and kablast them right in the face. I don't recognize that little thing next to the wish machine at all. I'm going to do a little running around really quick to see if I can find any nice animals to kill and skin. Seems mean, I know. But I bet I can't. Sage. Oranges. Pardon me. Critters. Looking for critters. Hearst Industries. I don't know about the industries. I have been to Hearst Castle, which is pretty amazing, the place. The castle. San Simeon. You know, if you were a super rich guy who wanted to build the most ludicrously over-the-top mansion, that's it. Hawthornberry. Oh, yeah, and a couple of deer. We get 3 of them? Yeah. Good old-fashioned hunting. Come upon a batch of deer, machine gun them all down. Player house. Is this a catchable logging beaver? I failed to secure it. I'll try again. Failed to secure again. I have a logging beaver. I have a number of them. An additional 3 ciphers. We want more aminals to moida. Getting close to twilight. Sun setting in the west. It copied me. And I'm very happy about that. The other me is very happy about that. He's cheering. We just need one more and we can all point at each other. Don't suppose I can... No. My bullets go right through him. Apparently that's all it does, is it makes a visual copy of me. I can't decide if I should be creeped out or flattered. Both? Well, doesn't look like we've got any more. Or as I say, it doesn't look like we've got any more. One of them goes by like it was popping a wheelie. Player house. Deer. Alright, where'd you go? There is no escaping me. Any more than there is escaping mortality itself. You can quote me on that. Well, we'll just teleport back home. See if we can make the leather bits we need to fix our gear parts. Yeah. I've returned to my territory. Let's see. The gloves were bad. It's telling me insufficient materials left over. You can craft this using other fur. So I guess hides weren't good enough. It has to be fur. Specifically. Well, maybe I can make better gloves? I can make a set of the repair gloves. That says replaceable. Oh, okay, so you can use other materials to give you different buffs or more buffs. Wolf skin. How about wolf skin? Yeah. Poultry meat and rabbit meat yield 10%. I like this system. I don't think I have actually poked at it previously. I like that you can have different... Ooh, crocodile hide. Logging and mining yield, plus 20% for the final strike only. I was unaware of this system. I like it a lot. Deer hide will be fine. Gear. We have new gloves, and I cannot lie. Those are the new gloves. Way better than the previous gloves, as we're crafting tier 3 now. Quiet down there. My gastrointestinal system is talking to me. Raid pants. Made the gloves. What was that? Like eyeglasses, right? The mask, I guess, the blast mask. Yeah, we'll make another one of those. Let's see. We got new pants. An additional 150 life, more pollution resist. More psi intensity. I'm not sure if that's good or bad. And the last was the mask. We'll make the raid mask. Again, tier 3. Ooh, could we actually make tier 4? No, we don't have the mats. What are we missing? Iridium, metallic fiber, and engineering plastic. Okay. Was 24 hit points, is 64 hit points. All right. Before I forget, I'm going to deconstruct a bunch of the no longer applicable armor bits. I think it's showing everything I'm not wearing presently. That one can definitely go. The old raid pants. Raid pants! Alright, well, we have tidied up ourselves. We've given ourselves more hit points, more various and sundry buffs. Wrong place. Right place. Now we've got leftovers. Did we need leftovers for something? I think we did. A wrench and a kettle. Those not get broken down? Interesting. Did we need leftovers for sanity gummies? No, we need sugar. What did we need to make sugar? Beets. That's right, it was beets. Well, I think I'm going to call it here. You just looked and max level is 50? Yeah, I mean, I know the game has got a lot more stuff. Because, you know, you start here. I've gotten most of this and some of this done. But I haven't gone anywhere near any of these areas. So, that doesn't really surprise me. Let's see. I've got more presents. Let's see. Repair armor once. Sure. Equip any weapon mod and unlock mimetic small synthesis bench. Sure, sure. We can do that. What new in the field guide? Aluminum ingot. Recipe. The electric rock drill. Doom, 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 doom. Rock drill. Rock drill. Where's the other thing I just learned? Oh, the alloy pickaxe. No, yes. Is this just like one of the deer I just shot? No, this is about honeysuckle. And next over here in remnants, and then personnel file. Hot dog. You know, even if people called me that, I wouldn't want them to. I would have them stop. All right, I'm going to call it here for the evening. I want to thank you guys for hanging out. I don't think we'll be back at this tomorrow, but we will be back tomorrow at the usual time, 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern, middle of the night in Europe, morning in Asia, Australia, and New Zealand. I will probably be playing Worshippers of Cthulhu, which I played 4 months ago? 6 months? Something like that. It is a city builder where you're trying to build a city worshipping Great Cthulhu and the Elder Gods. But that's the plan for tomorrow. Again, just a quick restatement of the near future. On the 1st is my 6th year anniversary. I'll be drinking and playing City Heroes. On the 3rd and 4th, we have the new content patch from Guild Wars 2. That's a week from today. And then on the 5th, we have Dune Awakening. So that's my plans for the near term and the semi-near term. Again, thank you guys very much for hanging out. Hopefully you will see me soon. I hope the rest of your day and week goes great. Take care, and ciao for now. Good night, guys. Yay, Dune soon indeed. I am looking forward to it. I did enjoy the beta. I will catch you guys next time.